Comfort ye, comfort ye, my people. Comfort ye, comfort ye, my people, saith your God, saith your God.
Hey guys, this is Tommy with Tommy Nation Politics. How's everyone doing today?
Tommy Nation Politics. These autumn leaves go through my window. These autumn leaves, both red and gold. I hear your voice, some tender kisses remind me of the things I used to know. When you went away, all the days grow long, and soon I'll hear that winter song. But I need you most of all, my darling, when autumn leaves blow in the song. For some reason, when I do live, my distracted mind just comes together and just formulates the things that I want to say to myself. And I honestly don't want to be live right now because I don't want people to see this. This is mostly a self-reflection of where I've come from, who I came from, where I've been, and where I'm going. This is an end of an era. A long time. 2003. I was a freshman at the University of Texas at San Antonio. It took me a long time to graduate. Why did it take me a long time to graduate? Probably because I'm Thomas Saulsberry the Fourth of my name. Thomas Saulsberry the First was a pastor. He had his own church. He was very dynamic. He commanded respect. He commanded, as head of household, the older Saulsberry, he commanded everything, which is why my grandfather was named after him. Because he was like the precedent, right? Thomas Saulsberry II, he was in a band. He played with the Monkees. He was super popular until he got multiple sclerosis and he deteriorated fast. He lived most of his days, from what I saw, in a wheelchair. And he could barely speak. My dad, Thomas Saulsberry III, took care of him pretty much since my dad was like 16 years old. My dad would bathe him, feed him, clothe him. He would go to school. He worked his way through college. He made something of himself. Always, my dad has never not worn a tie any day of his life. Because he says, dress for success. If you believe it, you can achieve it. Happiness, it's a choice. Choose to be happy. Think big. It's the things that my dad would say to me all the time when I was a kid. I didn't listen at all when I was a kid. I was a black sheep. Thomas Saulsberry IV. And that's pretty much the reason why I took so long to graduate from college, is because I would never listen to anyone. I don't like the world. I don't like the world. I don't like the fact that you have to do these conventional wisdom and social norms. You have to look people in the eyes and say yes sir and yes ma'am. I didn't like the fact where you had to like put your fucking fork down and put your elbows off the table. I would fight it all. My mom said I was a rebellious spirit. I just wondered why. But it was rude to wonder why. In the 36 years that I've been on Earth, I've learned that asking questions is good. But some of those times where you're just asking questions for the sake of asking questions because you don't want to do things, it's nothing but fucking setting you back. Sometimes you have to go along with the social norms and the conventional wisdom to make your way in this world. And that's one of the reasons why I hate this world so much. It's because mostly every conventional wisdom and social norms in this world has been brought through a legacy, a history of like tribalist, caveman mentality, where we're surviving. This is our territory. This is our land. And it's so ugly, guys. I was talking to my second mother, Kathleen. I've been living here, studying and doing my schoolwork, trying to stay clean from drugs. That's another reason. The reason why I'm a drug addict is because this world to me is so fucking horrible. Every single thing that you can see as far as people's attitudes, it came off of like the fruit of the poisonous tree. Like black families whipping their kids because of slavery, the eyes of the Mexican. You have to always look at the men in the eyes with the Mexican heritage because, the conquistadors. Every single like conventional wisdom and social norms, it was brought out of these people were slaves at first. These people were low at first. So they had to respect master. And that's what manners was to me. Manners was a submission to man. Manners was an accepting the fact that you're lower than someone else. And I didn't want to fucking believe that. I did not want to believe that. And I thought grown-ups were lame for believing that. I like Peter Pan. Never grow up. Because then you have to wear a tie. You have to put your fucking elbows off the table and you have to say yes sir, yes ma'am to douchebag people who didn't do shit for you. Don't really care much for you. They just think they're higher than you are. You have to work in their corporations. You have to scrub their fucking tables and you have to say yes sir, yes ma'am. That's what being an adult was to me. So as far as I'm concerned, adulting, I'd rather fucking get high. Because I doing that is I'm the last, y'all already know. It's my last priority. Is fucking butt kissing up to people and fucking playing their little stupid games. But guys, the thing about this world is you have to play the games. You gotta play the games. Otherwise, people don't respect you. That's the biggest thing that I learned this year. Is that if you just be an eccentric, artistic, happy-go-lucky dude, you're a target. So then, I decided that I was gonna fucking refine my plan. That I will play the game. But not only will I play the game, I'm gonna fucking win the game. Then I'm gonna change the rules. I'm gonna change all the rules. The conventional wisdom and the social norms is going to die. People voting for Democrats and Republicans is going to die. People looking at other people and projecting their own feelings and thoughts is going to die. People encroaching on other people's freedoms and not minding their own business is going to die. I'm not at the point where I can change all that yet. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. I can't be discouraged. But I learned this year that drawing from the first Saulsberry, his commanding of respect as a pastor, I can pastor and open the eyes of my congregation or whatnot, the people who listen to me on my platform, to the ugliness and the just completely lameness of the conventional wisdom and social norms. And draw attention to the fact that it doesn't make anyone happy. It's fake. And things in this world shouldn't be fake. They should be beautiful. They should speak truth, and they should speak love. That's what I think as an artist. And I draw from Thomas Saulsberry II, humility and artistic genius, to create as much as I can with the things that I just, described, the transcendentals, beauty, truth, love. And for my dad, I've chosen to be successful. And I choose not to do drugs. I choose to make my life better. And I choose to do whatever I can to make life better for my friends and my family. Because that's what's important to me. So now I realize that even though the conventional wisdom and the social norms, being an adult, is super lame, it's an ass-kissing, brown-nosing, servant's errand. It's a necessary evil, something that I must go through like Jesus went into the desert to be tempted. But with the knowledge that I've learned, with the achievements that I've finally achieved, completed, I can use the arsenal of where I've come from, where I've been, my experiences, and my knowledge of humanity and the evilness of the conventional wisdom. These are all tools in my arsenal that I will eventually have to come into fruition and change in this world. I will change this world. This world will not just be a drab recycling of ugliness brought down from the evolution of our evil ways and our human behaviors and our scared, simplistic mindsets. This world is going to be beautiful. I made that decision. I've chosen that. It was a hard road for me to get these fucking tools because I didn't listen to shit, didn't listen to anybody. I gotta listen to people. I gotta play the game sometimes. In the back of my mind, there's a bridge, there's a river that I still must cross as I'm going on a journey, though I might be lost. There's a road I have to follow, a place I have to go, but no one told me just how to get there. But when I get there, I know, 'cause I'm taking it step by step, bit by bit. Oh yeah, stone by stone, bit by bit. Oh yeah, step by step, day by day. I'm gonna make this world beautiful. And hopefully, by the time I do, it won't be that hard. Because there will be beautiful people making the world beautiful with me. It's gonna be a beautiful place. And I won't stop until it's done. We're painting the roses red. We're painting the roses red. I don't care if I lose my head. Maybe I do. It's a nice head. But I'll be painting the roses red, bitch.